Hello, this is Deborah with Black Education TV. Real quickly, I just wanted to talk about what is happening in the case of Officer Amber down in Dallas, Texas, and the young man who was shot and killed in his own apartment. Shot and killed in his own apartment, okay? Now, there's a little twist in the story here. Apparently, they thought it would be a good idea to search his apartment for narcotics. They got permission. They asked for permission to search his apartment, even though he's the victim and she's the one who was looking all funny in the eyes, like something was going on. Of course, they've already painted a picture for her. She was this just poor young lady who was just tired from work, so tired that she killed a man. If you're that dangerous when you're sleepy, you don't need a gun. Okay, anyway, this young man, Botham Jean, is dead. He is dead and Amber killed him. But they want to say that it's manslaughter. And now because they had nothing on him, he looks like a very nice, responsible young man who just, oh my goodness. Listen, family, I really didn't want to talk about this, but I just wanted to, and I'm pretty sure many people have already gone here. They are trying to say that they found marijuana in his apartment. Okay? Is not medical marijuana legal in 30 states? And just straight marijuana is legal in at least 9 states? So why are you making a big issue like you've had a big drug bust and you uncovered all of this just horrible stuff in his apartment? You had nothing, so you said, I've got to look for something. His mom says she's never known her son to do anything like that. So how do we know that even the marijuana, if they found some, wasn't planted? We don't know this because everyone knows. Anyone with eyes can see that this country has a track record that has already been established. That they will plant evidence to try to destroy a so-called black person. They have done this. And so to think that now they are using this to demonize him now, because some of you couldn't believe that something like this could happen and that Amber could just kill someone. And so you've got to create a narrative that's going to be well suited so that those who may have been swaying towards sympathy for this nice young man, it amazes me how they like to use pictures to try to pretend like all of our people are thugs and bad. Oh, see, this picture proves it. Look at Trayvon. Look at this picture. They want to use pictures to say that you're a horrible person. But now they can't find any on this young man here. And so they say, well, we've got to create something because all of his pictures, he's like this smiling guy who looks like a lawyer or an attorney or something. He looks like a college graduate. And so because of this, we got to create something because right now that smiling face is winning over the general population. Oh, we can't have that. Guess what, y'all? We found narcotics. We found some marijuana. This is sorcery at work, family. This is one of those devices that we talk about. This is one of those things where we are going to have to go before the heavenly court on this system. The heavenly court, because this system down here is not always fair. Amber just might get away with this because they are trying to frame it up as such. They're trying to get her the bare minimal right now. And so we need to send up some type of request to the heavenly court to turn the tide, because there needs to be an understanding that you cannot continue in this type of wickedness. There is a judgment day that you're going to face. We don't know what direction this is going to end up in, but we do know there's a track record of letting the Ambers of the world walk. Look at Casey Anthony. She killed her own child, and oh, those eyes. Oh, instead, they didn't take any pity on the child. But oh, Casey Anthony, she's so young. She has her whole life ahead of her. We can't let this young woman rot in jail over something as minor as killing her own child. And so look at Amber. And look at him. He looks like an attorney, like I said. And so they have to create a narrative to demonize him, to cast some doubt on those who would have gone in his direction. Sorcery, family. Sorcery. Wickedness. This is what we are seeing, and it's nothing new to us. This is nothing new at all. Again, we're not sure what direction this is going to go. Sometimes they surprise us and say, okay, we'll put this one in jail. But sometimes they don't. The bottom line is this. You have legal marijuana all over the country. And how dare you try to make an issue and demonize him instead of, why was there even a case to get a warrant for a search of his apartment? Why? He was the one who was shot. He was the victim here, not Amber. Don't try to pretend like she was some sleepy victim who just stumbled up on this big guy who frightened her to death. No, she frightened him to death. She killed him. Keep that in mind. This is a reprobate nation. And they are writing a check that they cannot cash. And I'm going to close this video out right here, family. Shalom.